How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another BLADE-OSOPHY Sunday. And today I wanted to do a few things out in the garden, but it's just too hot. The sun is scorching, and man, even the leaves in many plants and trees are just burning, although they've been I've put water on them, and still the leaves are just burning because of how strong the sun is. Anyways, really, I've been going around and going around trying to think about what to talk about, and I'm kind of angry, kind of don't know where I'm standing, because I see many channels in the tubes, and there are many that I really respect their opinion, their experienced opinion, but then there are those who are, yeah, I know, freedom of speech, but shouldn't freedom come at a cost? And one of those costs, shouldn't it be responsibility as to, not just vomit anything to the public, just regurgitate whatever traumas they may have had and still have. So it's these times are really confusing times in many ways, because of many complex things. But one of those things, I think, is taking things lightly. And although it's a contradiction, because we may have a few things or some moments that it's necessary to take life lightly, to just float on the water, because it gets so tough that the best thing you can do, it's like when you have gone out too far in the sea, and the tide has gone up and you didn't notice, and this is something that I have experienced. And so you get tired trying to swim back to shore, but if you lose your head, you probably will drown. And so you gotta just float. Try to float, and very softly, in a very harmonious way, find a tide, find a wave that'll push you back to shore, right? Well, at least that's what I have experienced a couple of times, a few times, don't remember. But that's just how it is. And yeah, sometimes we gotta take life easy and lightly, and do so. But that doesn't mean that we should take life in that way all of the time, right? I believe in effort. I believe in working hard towards something. And but just, it gets me angry, so much stupidity. And I'm not saying that I'm brilliant, but but there's just so much stupidity. And worst of all, there's just so much stupidity publicly. And even worst of all, there are people who follow that stupidity without even thinking about what that person or people are saying. And we may talk about whatever ambience you wanted to talk about. But I'm referring especially here to the knife world. And I'm just... my tolerance really hits a brick wall when it comes to stupidity. Really. And my patience, my tolerance is tested right there. Particularly with vulgarity and I don't get scared of foul language, but I believe in decency. And when people are wanting to be something they're not, and trying to show off in a way that they're trying to show off more of something that they're not, trying to make us believe something that they're not. It's just, I don't know if you I'm getting across. Probably not. It's just, there's so much to think about. I was looking through a few books, thinking of some literature to share with you, and I thought that it would be better this time to just empty my thoughts and share with you in a decent way this point of view, which, by the way, might be wrong, but it's still my point of view. And I do respect different points of view. But it just, it just ticks me when other points of view have no basis, or are just an imitation of someone or something else, just a copy, just a cloned YouTubers. And I don't mean that we can't share ideas, because that's something I enjoy from the community, sharing some ideas, sharing our hobby, sharing our knives, sharing time. But it's a very different thing when we talk about cloning, when we talk about imitation, when we can even steal a slogan or phrases from other people and just change it, twist it a little bit, so that we can mask, disguise our failure as an original person. I don't know, yeah. Sometimes sometimes I can be pretty harsh, and I am sometimes pretty harsh, particularly with ignorant people. And ignorance is not a sin. You know, we can overcome ignorance. But when we're just trying to get by and just want to get subscribers, or want to make a big contract with a company, distributors, or, you know, when there's just that trying to, I don't know if I'm going anywhere with this, but I don't know if you can see it. I know that many people can't see it because well, these channels keep on growing with a lot of talk, trying to discriminate countries, knives made in other places, and trying to come across like a very original, very authentic channels and people, and it's just BS to the core. Anyways, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here. I'm happy to own each and every one of these knives. I'm happy to be able to use them, and use them in most activities. There are activities that, of course, a slip joint is not adequate for, right? The same as an axe. But I do get to use them. I do take care of them. But at the same time, I do use my stuff, like good old Clint, Alchemy One, an original channel, an original person with an original slogan, said in the past. He sometimes uploads, and I do appreciate his quality content. Check this out. So well made. Each and every one of these, and I love sharing my experience of these with you. And at the same time, I you know what? I'm closing myself to many channels, to many tubers, because it's just plain toxic. Check this bad boy out. Love this thing. One of my faves. And there's just so much toxic stuff out there, and I think we should be careful with toxicity, because you know, well, we might get sick. And I'm just really thinking about how to participate in the knife world, in the knife community, and how to get away from toxicity, from stupidity, from fake people, fake channels. So much lies and BS. people who might criticize and be very discriminative towards other cultures, and they don't even they don't have the brains to begin to comprehend another culture. They don't even comprehend or understand their own culture. And so I'm under a tree, under a shadow, in a very, very hot day, enjoying a few knives, whittling a few branches, and just trying to take it easy. But thinking about stuff, floating, but at the same time reflecting deeply in this world that I participate in, and how I want to participate in this community, in this world, and what I want to share with each and every one of you. Please leave a comment. Let's try and keep the conversation going. I love a good intelligent conversation, always. So, with that in mind, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I really do. Try to do something for someone else and keep on cultivating yourselves. That's so important. So important. Professor EDC out.